Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Dishonored. Alright, we're gonna go down into this little room here and visit the man who will become our new best friend in ways by upgrading us. How's everyone doing? I hope many of you have picked this game up and are enjoying it. It's freaking amazing. You know, I would easily say that. Hi, how's it going, Cecilia? What are you looking at me for, mad mugging me? What button lets me do the middle finger? Well, yes, this is not a cyberpunk game. I would say maybe not even a steampunk game. I mean, it's got some of the ideas of steampunk, but really everything's running off of this, you know, magical whale oil stuff. So I don't even know if it's really steampunk, but to me that doesn't matter. What matters to me is spiritually, this game evokes what I loved about the Deus Ex games, specifically the first and Human Revolution. And in many ways, there's a part of me that thinks that this is a better Deus Ex game. And I'm gonna say this now, having not played all the way through the game, so just give me a little bit of leeway. In many ways, this has more of a Deus Ex feel than maybe Human Revolutions did. Just straight up for the unique setting that you're kind of exploring, whereas Human Revolutions, obviously, we'd kind of explored that before. So, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a better Deus Ex style game than Deus Ex is. I would just say it gives you that feeling that you got the first time you played the first Deus Ex game, which is this world is kind of neat and unique and fresh, and I'm excited exploring it, and I get to sneak through it. I don't know. I really enjoy it. Let's go talk to this guy.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear.
Oh, will you
All
now?
custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin.
Well, thanks.
No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil is running. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful. The oil's unstable.
Sure. Uh-oh.
When it explodes, there's a terrible mess.
You mean I become a terrible mess? I don't want to explode. This man, Piero Joplin, is important for a couple of reasons. A, he's going to allow you to upgrade your non-magical stuff. So he is your equipment upgrader. And if you're playing a non-magical run-through, which that's a thing where you go through the whole game without using your magical abilities, this is your man. And he's going to be my man anyway, because he really upgrades a lot of stuff I like. But this guy is your man if you're doing the non-magical. I'm going to try that at some point. The second thing that's important is he is the creator of your magic potions. Piero's elixir. Much like that painting from the first that painting guy from the first episode creates the health elixirs. And these two kind of have a war together. You'll read about it in some of these books I'm about to open for you. And third, but certainly not least, his voice is given to us by one of my favorite character actors, and I'm gonna get his name wrong, I have a feeling. Brad Dourif? I think that's wrong. But anyway, he's the guy who played Wormtongue in the Lord of the Rings movies, and he's been in a lot of other stuff too. He was in Alien Resurrection as a really disgusting, sleazy doctor guy. I just love that guy. He just exudes yuck. And the second I heard this guy talking, I knew who it was, and I looked it up, and sure enough, that's who it was. Star Chart, aka money. Give me them ducats. But anyway, that's what's cool about this guy. So let's look around. Anytime you get into kind of a new area, check for stuff. Books. As I said, I've read these books already, so when I start getting into an area where the books haven't been read, I'll be reading them. Always poking around, looking for stuff. I think this is the book that's talking about, yeah, see, Piero's Remedy. That's your kind of mana rejuvenating elixir, and Sokolov's elixir. Sokolov. That was that painter guy from the beginning. Is there something under there? No. Medicinal herbs, more money, more ducats. Well, this is kind of neat. Let's read this. His door to nowhere. Is this a Portal reference, maybe? Kind of looks like it, huh? Maybe it's something that'll come in later in the game. We'll find out. Nothing in there. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be that way, but it's been that way every time I've played. What we got here? Dead counter. Which sounds like a really atrocious job. Whale vivisection. It's kind of dark and horrible, and the kind of person I am finds it disgusting that they cut into those whales while they're still alive. It's kind of crappy. I'm certainly not one of those, you know, anti-whaling extremists like we see on those TV shows or anything, but, you know, the idea of these poor whales being cut into while they're alive is just horrifying.
The Academy teaches that absurd idea that the energy in whale oil arises from the need to maintain life functions at extreme ocean depths. The pressure and the cold are too much to endure without it. I speculate that a human being might, by a process of adaptation, produce high-energy humors in the body. I could build a tank that would slowly increase pressure on a subject over a long period of time and then observe them for years if need be to see if the formulation of energetic substances developed. Surely the Empress would be able to furnish me with facilities, subject and the necessary legal amnesty.
Dude, I love this dude. He's so creepy. Wants to do human experiments. Now this is your whale oil. This is what makes this game, I guess, steampunk. I would call it whale punk or oil punk. I'm not sure, but that's what runs everything in this darn game. Now you've got this. Let's pick it up. Oh, come here. Don't be a jerk. Okay. Now he said it was highly volatile. Let's take a look at what he means. Oh, whoops. Bam! See? Not good. But it's good for two reasons. If you're playing a lethal playthrough, well, that right there can own some suckers, that's for sure. And if you're playing a non-lethal playthrough, you can cause some pretty good distractions without being seen. Fill her up. Fill her. I'll take the top off of the whale oil, please. And check the fluids.
Perfect. Now
Thank you.
plug it in.
That's what she said.
Just get it in. Perfect. Thank you, Cole.
No problem, bro.
Here, see? The assassin's mask.
This is the coolest thing
You're a
on the
wanted
planet.
man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will mean terror to them.
I love
Just
this guy.
Hold still. Fit must be precise. There.
Hmm.
Can you see normally?
Nope.
Send the lens out of alignment. There. Better now?
Not really.
I could create more for you. Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need.
Well, thanks, man.
Tell me what I can make for you.
Let's look. All right. Awesome. All right, so here we go. You have items to purchase, most of which will be of no use to me during this playthrough, being that I don't want to kill anybody. You got your crossbow bolts. Those are deadly. I have 8 of them already. Probably won't ever need to use much more than that. They can be used for like distractions and stuff. I don't know if I'll need much more. Sleep bolts, those are handy. And I will be buying the gamut. 10. Bullets, don't even have my gun. Spring razor, that's pretty neat. It's a little trap that shoots razor blades everywhere, but again, pretty much causes you to kill people. So do grenades. And a rewire tool, which allows you to rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage. Now, I haven't played enough to understand exactly the different usages for these, so I'm not going to buy any yet, but I do know you can use them to turn the light walls, or the walls of light, which are like these security gates. You can turn them lethal on your enemies, which is a cool idea. Again, it's lethal. I'm having this feeling that I might, at some point, do a lethal playthrough, just because I want to play with some of these things. I mean, I know I'll do one for myself, but I mean, I might do one that for you guys. Now, Mask Optics 1 will allow me to zoom. I'm going to buy that. Yes. Very awesome. I don't need to upgrade my pistol or my sword or the combat sleep dart. Now, at first you might think, well, why wouldn't you? It's a sleep dart. Well, because the idea of this is that it works while you are in combat. It's an immediate sleep dart, so I mean when it hits the guy he drops right then. That might be of an advantage later, but right now I don't really need it. I should be able to survive off the basic sleep dart, I think, but the accuracy and range can come in handy. I'm going to increase that. Yes. And is there anything else? The bone charm capacity isn't going to be necessary for now. You can carry 3 of them, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's... Yeah, I think you can at max have 3 of them. I can't remember, but I don't believe I'm going to need this yet. That'll be for later. Maybe after the next mission. Yeah, I think we're good. This bolt capacity... Don't make the same mistake I did. If you buy this, it increases your regular bolts, these standard bolts capacity by 10, not your sleep bolts. And it's completely useless if you're doing a non-lethal playthrough.
You must be exhausted.
A little bit.
I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
Okay. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to poke around for a little bit more.
Very well. You know best.
I do.
Let me know if you need anything more.
Adios, Piero. You're a good guy. The reason I'm going to poke around some more is I believe that there's some stuff I can still get. I want to say, like that. And to be honest, I'm not entirely sure that this stuff will be here after we move on with the story. So we're coming up on about, looks like 12 minutes or so of recording, so I think I'll end this video here. And we'll do a little exploration on the next video, and then we'll move on with our story. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know down below if you are. Let me know if there's anything you are having questions about, or if you'd like to see me do something differently, or... I'm not going to kill anybody. That's just not happening. Thanks for watching, guys. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you on the flip side.